Okay, so say you're wanting to farm high voltage mods, you're going to want to go to Naglar and Eris. There are going to be two more things that I recommend. I recommend a stealth frame such as Loki, Wukong if you have Cloudwalker Augment, Varuna, Ashe, and Ivara. I personally prefer Loki because I can still run fast, I can get the Augment mob to shoot silently, and uh, yeah, long duration of things. So the next thing I recommend is loot mods. Now in this room it can spawn in three locations, there, there, or up there. Then we have further spots because we're gonna quickly check at each of the locations that we have available in this tile set at least, or we move on to other things. I'm gonna do one quick run through of this, showing you each of the locations that I found. In this room, the weird location that can spawn is up here, but it's not there, and it should show up on your loot radar if it does spawn in that location. I like to check down here just in case. Nothing there. But we have something here. Now let's see, does this take us to our other objectives? No. Now in this room you can spawn in two locations, right there, or if you look through the window, there. Now to get there, you jump in through this grate, loop around, and break that other grate, and it's right there. Now, if we move a bit more this direction, it can spawn, I believe, here or here. And when I was doing a earlier take, it did spawn in that room. I don't see it spawning in that room very often, but that possibility is there for anyone curious. Now we're going to progress through the mission a little bit more because there's not much else left to do in this part of the tile set. Where are the other nodes? I recommend doing the mission as you progress, but once you reach the final one, rush that final one first. The reason why is because the final hive will always be in a dead-end location. And when it's in that dead-end location, there's no need for further exploration. What? Where is... oh. In this room, I don't really recommend exploring it a bit. I mean, you can do this hack and get access to that, but it almost never spawns in that room, so I don't recommend it. Next room we have this. It can spawn right there, and I believe right there. It's got one or two spawn locations, but if it ever does spawn, it's normally to the right of one of those lockers. As for the loot mods you want to run, I do believe I didn't say that yet. You want to run either Thief's Wit for the frame or Animal Instinct for the companion. I don't think you need both, or at least I've been running without both of them. You can run both, just know that this distance is with only one companion. Now, in this room there is one location that it can spawn, and let me get a better angle of this so you can see where it is. After I break that. So this spot here, normally the hive will spawn there, but that right there, it can spawn in this train, and it'll spawn right there. Please let me out. Let's see, is this the last one? No, there's two more. I recommend a shotgun for the hives. I'm just messing with a Boltor Incarnate at the current moment. That's why I'm not running it. My run could be a bit faster if I did. Oh. Okay, so it wants me to go that direction. I believe it splits off, so I'm going to break the thing that I had suggested earlier and immediately not rush it and go this direction instead. Nothing there. So no need to further check that room. In this room, the spawn... Yes. See, we already looked at this tile, so we are done in that location. In this spot, I believe it spawns as that locker instead. So those can be worth checking. I don't see them spawn there as often, but that at large is just my luck. Now, we are going to immediately rush this third one because it is always in this dead zone. Break those. If you have a weapon that can one-shot the tumors, use it. It'll save you a lot of time. Though these don't take very long to break. This thing, however, does. Ow. Now that that's broken, let's go find the other two caches. Yes, Lotus. We will locate them. Believe we haven't looked here yet. And yep. One of the three locations. There, there, and there. Oh, in this room, there's one potential location it can spawn, break that large exploding barrel, and it can spawn right there. I have a couple of clips of collecting that spot that I will tack on at the end of the video, similar with some of the other possible locations for the cache spawns that come from a bit more unique locations. But for now, this is just a simple run-through. And then I'll see which ones that have not been shown, and I'll tack those in. Every time you hear that sound, you're next to extract, and there's one possible location, which looks like it is, right there. And on your map, if it spawned there, you should see it in that empty space. Like that. And you shoot that large exploding barrel there, and it spawns right here. Now, before we head to extract, let's check the other spots here just to double check if there's anything we haven't looked at yet. It's dark, so no need to run down this hallway. So yeah, that's a simple run through. 7 minutes, that's a bit slow. So I'm going to do another run right after, but I'm going to see how quickly I can do it. The fastest I've managed to pull it off is, I believe, 2 minutes 42 seconds.
This infestation must be contained. Destroy the hives to sterilize the area. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
In this room, it can spawn there. In this room, it has 2 spawn locations, right there and right there on the wall. So much for doing this as quickly as possible. In this room, there is 1 spawn location. It doesn't always spawn there, but it spawned there this time. Right in this little train cart. The hive will always spawn in that spot. Oops. The hive will always spawn in this spot here, so always look for where the hive spawns, and then you should find that little train cart. Okay, now this is another room, so that right there, the way you can find it is this thing with the gas. Hive will always spawn there. So just jump up here, and then right in the middle, before the grate, up again, and it sounds like it's right there. Because this is the sound you're listening for.
You found a second cache. My readings indicate one more.
Now, nope, don't want to check there. Every time you hear the sound, extract. Doesn't look like it's in that unique location. So let's check down this hallway. And there we go. What? My input. Eaten. So, yeah. That's just 2 quick runs of going through Nagelar and Eris. And this is how you farm for high voltage mods. Now, this did take 5 minutes, and it was an arguable faster run. 5 minutes is usually going to be the average, at least in my case, since I try to be extra thorough. You can shave it down to 3 minutes on a good run. But anyways, that's it for all. Yeah, that's all for today. Have a good day.
Destroy the hive. That was a juggernaut. They were lured out by the death of infested. Lay low, and it should go away. Hive is protected by a series of tumor nodes. Destroy those, and you can destroy the hive. Destroy the hives to sterilize the area. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the detecting signs of a juggernaut. Move on, you are safe. You found all the caches.